That'll be enough.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me...
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, yeah. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine. I do hope nothing's happened to him.
How many have I
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Are you all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
We're not alone.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised? Get him, boy! You know what I'm doing. Get him, boy! Get him! Stay down! Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy! Sick of you know what to do, boy. Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave. No, I didn't.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from danger.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new goat at your service. Well, Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our and there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Anyway, if you're ever interested in reckon you could probably tick off the odd... Here you go. Think you can help?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said he's the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Oh, you're Sid's man, if I couldn't trouble you for some assistance.
That depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owners. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. So, will you have a word with them?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything...
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue...
So you're the new arrivals. You're safe here. They don't punish...
Truly. I'm hungry.
Wait here. I won't be long.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Master Quint. I want... Wait, that's... Ah, glory! If you're a friend of Master Quint...
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen... I suppose the smell's got 'em. I tried chasing them off myself, but they... And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quint... You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to you, please? Rid us of these...
All right.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
I better go and give that stew a stir.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of...
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outside.
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands that none of his well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take... You'll find bread and wine on the counter. If you need more...
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you...
Yeah. Bread and wine for me.
May we? Such plenty. Never...
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate.
I know.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only...
Thank you for everything.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy!
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Don't tell me. But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard to see the lad?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your hub.
Oh, thank you, Master. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the vineyards were Master Quentin's idea.
Well, you certainly seem...
I'll see that he hears of your...
It's happened. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back.
All right.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is... Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. Get him, lads. I want that blade. Let's get this over with. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Over here.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the Golden Stables!
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that the Empire might be in charge. But that don't mean they care to keep us safe.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a use...
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you...
Right. We've got work to do for to make this place presentable.
There he is, the man of the hour.
But how did the gross... Now his daughter had been stealing... Off to the vineyard to see the lad.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
mistakes. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. It's over. There. Northreach. No mistakes. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace. This very morn. Welcome, good. Back off, Brandon. Can't show the customer.
You won't find it's like this in the capital. I can assure you.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little...
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have... And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's...
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. And though I cannot strongly...
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she?
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer?
Hey, you lost or something?
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe...
That'll be why he's struck.
The dame laughed when we offered her...
How about it, Branded?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only...
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you... Now...
If that's what you...
Cocky. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded.
It's over.
All right. So you know one end of a problem from me. You will not take me. Enough. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? And a bearer! Win the dame's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Got potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The boss...
The dame's man or not?
Yeah, not after the bullet.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour.
The Emperor's finest, Thrashburg.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble.
I don't know. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask, as unlikely as it may...
All right. But what do you want from...
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers. And yet many would seek, not for the want of contemptible though it is, and despite my best, which...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. Here. What food I can provide goes with 3 bearers.
It's no wonder so...
Tragic, true, but do be discreet for both our sakes.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not.
The crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal and I...
Looks like now's not the time.
Get on with it! You want to bleed to death?
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
That's something at least. I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to rest? And you! If you've got a message...
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know...
Here. The Chamberlain must have sent, but alas, my work is far from over. You need to rest. But I won't. I will. And what of your own hurts? Don't wait. That's what my... A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
all right? Are you ever...
Business, though not my own.
Ah, so he fans just as well. I hear his friend...
So he really is a chamber.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most He was one of the only people...
Rare for one in his business.
A fact not wasted on the... My sisters and I may have lost an uncle.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? It's no wonder the dame's got a soft...
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Don't tell me you've grown tired.
With the right to confiscate any
Reds,
objects
whites,
for
ales, mead, cider.
How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
What did you say was...
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind.
Etienneson.
Didn't know he had his own bearer.
And...
All this for a...
Not just any drink. The guards find that. Etienne likes it.
Of course.
I have no
Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate got...
Fine. This is lighter.
I can always...
You will do note had you been the to payment.
Cigars.
Those...
There's nothing here for...
I have a delivery.
Why didn't... Sorry about the well. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Fresh fish!
Spices from the faraway... You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
That's the day done then.
How about the Vale? Word is that the legions are ready into march again. Men.
The markets are up
Need not remind me.
Ah, you have... I believe these are your...
Delightful.
You don't say.
You mean the Chris...
Why not just tell me?
An honest man, after all, we... And if you... Despite the...
I didn't realize...
As KCAS...
I think you're doing...
Yeah. A reward for... I thank you.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name. but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. She thought about saying something.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him.
On account of him being in Moor.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Slightly.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor, more than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something. Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Up! Who are you? There's still work to be done.
You owe me. Shift your ass. You, Branded. Here, you're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Oh, well, don't just stand there.
All right.
My,
He's over that way, towards...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something... It's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. It's over. Sick of
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? That wolf was trained. But you are the entertainment.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've...
See? I told you. He talked...
You're not the brand. Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of...
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm beholden to no one. And
Lies! Do you think I can...
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed. And unless you wish to share in their suffering...
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare...
Can't we just buy another hound? A big...
Of course, my son. I'll have...
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her... Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none left fits you here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be... I take it you slew the...
I did. How can they think so?
Simple. Bearers are tools when they're needed. Still.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite same with bearers. The realm's nest too murderous path. Here.
You don't have to.
Take it. Till then.
I let her out of her pen while I did my... I think she's lost. Please can...
I can't promise I'll find her.
She's beautiful, white hair. She lets me stroke her and she likes walking in the... Oh, she must...
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. And with a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields?
A branded. And why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet.
Chloe, is it? Last I saw, the filthy creature was... That girl's old enough to know she...
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't...
Chloe? More brown than white. Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her. If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oi, don't touch anything. If you don't have the gil, go and bother someone else.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the...
Even a grain is missing. Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts.
Many traders stopped, but only one.
Is he still here?
The trader? If you seek him out, fact is, folks round, and that's even with the dame's bro.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your...
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame.
Why, of course I have.
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed, but old though it was, and I stood firm, however. And
do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me.
My thanks.
Not at all. Be sure and tell her.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman. Then one day he sees her with a new... We know it's all talk, but...
If you mean this comb...
He might not be rotting on it.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to North. And we all know what happens to... Tell the dame I'm sorry when the lads come to collect Yannick.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. And most, speaking of which, I saw him. Could you tell her what happened? Might say.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatia. Bye.
Weren't expecting any new branding until the new
If even a grain is missing. If it was...
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that they said they would meet you.
Thank you, but you need... I was on my way to see you.
You found... I see. It is by no means uncommon, but rarely do such...
I found this with Tatienne.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, the veil, according to one of the...
Not to mention the same thing.
But that couldn't possibly...
I will. Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.